And if we cross paths with those two traitors again, you can crush them any way you want.
I cannot forget that they have tried to kill you, let alone that they have betrayed their queen.
How did you do absorbing your beast?
Excellent. My body is full of energy, but the blow that the angel Hikaru gave me still hasn't fully healed.
It's very strange. My body heals in seconds, and even though I'm not bleeding, my body feels a little numb.
Are you kidding? She is slightly weaker than Cirrus. He couldn't cause you such serious harm.
If Hikaru didn't go, then who was the bastard that knocked me out? And mock my demon eyes.
Did the subject make 1,000 pieces?
The curse that holds challengers back is impossible. It is not impossible, my powerful warrior. Daruma is more dangerous than you think. Do not underestimate him at any time. That curse has the blood of the strongest being that has ever existed. That purple Oozaru is a brief shadow of him. He must die before to reach its maximum development.
When I found your soul wandering in the void, I brought you to this world to be resurrected by the queen, because I discovered the potential you had, and I was able to end that pesky Daruma. Don't go disappointing me, because you only lived to kill him. Yuki's brain had been damaged by the creator's recent words, causing her to fall unconscious along with Kami, and she, who had received a similar message, would also faint. Both beings fell together on the ground, waiting for the moment where they had to fight to death, returning to the planet Oozaru.
Now you may have already consumed his beast, and no one will be able to stop him. That's Shika as a phenomenon. His powers don't respect the logic of our world, neither do mine. Yu is not an invincible guy, his power is out of the ordinary, but one thing I know is that in this universe, there isn't a single guy that can't be defeated. You don't seem upset, you have nerves of steel. Even though I know you well, I know that you act like this so as not to worry us. You're wrong, Hikaru. I'm not alone like before. Now I have them, my family. They won't be defeated so easily. A strong echo resounded on the planet. Resonance.
Divine demonic Oozaru, a great pressure of energy fell on the entire planet. That incredible power that you feel? Does it belong to a single being?
Yukina, who was now spearheading the resonance, was unleashing immense power. Goku, with a satisfied smile on his face, said, "It's not the power of a single being, it's the union of all." That's why they can't be underestimated, because they have battle methods that they don't even know about in this world.
Cyrus and Hikaru couldn't believe that someone other than Daruma would make such a statement.
This world still has hope. Tomorrow we will win, father. I'm counting on you, daughter.
Goku thought he knew.
With the powers of others, you have surpassed your own limits, and that resonance is perfect. Everyone's bodies are safe and sound within that layer of golden energy in the form of Saru.
There is no doubt that you are a warrior by nature. After the power of resonance was exhausted, the golden glow would vanish and Yukina's peculiar purple fur had returned.
Oh, that was very exhausting. That great power has a high price. My body lost all its power. It's the side effects of the technique. Don't worry, it'll pass in a couple of hours. I'm still impressed by how you mastered that power the first time. We're ready to fight. The rest of the day passed and the day of the final match had arrived, but their opponents were already behind schedule. In the divine realm, a slight hum shook the bodies of Yuyatane, who were still lying on the ground. Both woke up at the same time and shouted at the same time, "Damn!" The final judgment to protect and maintain the balance of this universe, the traitor who will cause an apocalypse, will die in our hands. Akame took Yu's hand and appeared on the planet Oozaru and without saying a word released her spirit beast. The faster the better. You will not spread your darkness another second in my universe. The brainwashing already made her talk bad about me, but now she's weirder than the days before. Little sister, what happened to you? Shinku, crush these invaders of worlds, as Zama commands Kami.
However, the one who can invoke the supreme liberation means that his heart remains pure. The fierce Oozaru would charge Goku with great power, launching himself into some mountains, but from the curtains of dust, he could feel his powers increasing rapidly.
Demon's Wrath, Kaioken increased by 40 times.
I'm not going to hold back, little sister. Prepare for the worst, Atom Smasher. A quick ball of energy shot out of Yu's palm, which Goku received with an energy of the same power, causing a huge explosion, which caused the planet to split in half. In the midst of explosions and dust, Goku's companions made the resonance, Yukina appearing, using a divine demonic
It's unbelievable, they barely started fighting, and the most resilient planet in this universe has taken serious damage.
He's having a hard time recovering, don't be a stupid brat.
We know the weak point of your pathetic technique.
You destroy that little idiot.
Leave me the pleasure of ending this cursed man.
Making use of his impressive speed, he would try to destroy the bodies of Hiro, Akuma and NEA, failing as a golden bear appeared, protecting their bodies.
Tell me who's stupid now. Did you think the same trick would work twice? How sorry I feel for you, Yuji. A proud being like you ended up being the plaything of a coward.
The least I can do for you is defeat you and take you back home. Yukina watched her opponent's movements in slow motion, as her ocular powers had been enhanced by resonance, but suddenly, her vision blurred and she was struck by a heavy blow that would send her falling to the ground at high speed, forming a colossal crater on Earth. She would get up without much difficulty, having the power of all.
Right now her level was very high and it wouldn't be that easy to take her down. His movements, I could see them perfectly, but my vision failed at the right moment.
I see. According to my grandfather Shiro, you used his eyes to cause me a brief visual breakdown, the person I admired so much. It is certainly amazing. You are good, but only as far as a normal beast can go. You do not understand that power that is impossible to obtain, but that you have right in front of you.
Are you making fun of me, Yuji?
We'll see. Goku, on the other hand, nimbly dodged the energy zones coming out of the beast's mouth and his sister's palms.
Akame was so vicious that she attacked simultaneously with her beast. Come on, just come over here and look me in the eye.
I will make you feel the real terror.
Goku avoided seeing his sister as much as possible. He knew well how dangerous she was. That's why before the battle he had agreed with his daughter to be the one to face her sister. Moments before the appearance of you and Akame, Yukina, I know it will be difficult, but I want you to take care of facing you. Although he is very strong, Akama is more dangerous than him, since he could defeat you with a simple look from his Eye of Death. I have faced that power in the past. I can fight against it. I know it will be hard, but it is the best for everyone. Leave it to my father. I know you better than anyone. He trained me for so many years. End of flashback. She's pressing me with ki blasts, and she purposely leaves a vulnerable spot near her, because she wants me to get closer to attack her so she can trap me with her Eye of Death.
You are very cunning, Kami.
The me from the past would surely attack without thinking, but now I can see through those tricks. Even so, you can attack like that for a long time. Your energy reserves are just as inexhaustible as mine. He is avoiding having a frontal combat. It will not be as easy as I had planned. I must do my part and teach him that my power goes beyond his imagination.
It didn't take long for the Arukame Z to increase all of their strengths, speed, strength and resistance, taking a bit of balance from Goku, who thought that they were giving it their all, being attacked by surprise, receiving a blow that he would block, but he would leave the arm shaking. After all, despite having more speed and the same strength as the Saru, the size of that beast gave more power to the blows thrown.
Damn, right now is where I'd like you to fight him, Saru, but we do. I won't bear this power myself, not to mention that Akame grew stronger, and I couldn't stop her.
In the worst case, before I got the better of her beast, she would kill me and that wouldn't be good for anyone. The Supreme Liberation could not with her either, between not much.
In the thousands of years that you didn't know who you were, that I was asleep.
Still, something is wrong here. The powers of both of them are increasing. The power that gives the ultimate release should have already reached the limit.
Is he using something more powerful? The only thing that overcomes that barrier is the Omega release, and the price is very high.
Your sister wouldn't be such an idiot to use a technique of that level at the start of the battle.
Are you somewhat strong?
You are still standing after taking a hit from Shinku.
But what happens? Why don't you come closer? Are you afraid?
Goku dodged a quick move from his sister, but received a light scratch on his face.
His speed has increased further. What the hell is happening?
I am very close to her. He is going to catch me with his Eye of Death. I only have to risk it. My purple demon eyes against his lethal Eye of Death. Akame will move her target within range of her visual power.
You are already mine, now fall into an abyss of infinite darkness, wrought with the fear that torments your heart.
Eye of Death. Purple heavenly light. Both visual powers collided, where Goku would lose. The intense power of Akame's eyes had won him. I can't lose to you, because if I do, I won't save anyone. I won't drown in my own fears.
Fear is a feeling that every living being possesses.
And that fear is what makes a person stronger. It was what Goku was mentally saying to himself.
What's up, you little traitor?
You're scared of me?
If you ask me for forgiveness on your knees, I will give you a quick and painless death.
Say forgive me, mighty Queen Akame.
I'm a big scum who thought of killing his brothers. He killed the Celestials and betrayed his universe.
Fuck you. I'm not afraid of you, and everything I did for you to protect you. You were the next toy to those heartless guys. Here I was thrown with great force against some rocks.
The Eye of Death did not affect you? How great are your desires to live? Your existence just corrupts my world.
You filled the hearts of living beings with terror. That is the greatest power that I has, but my only fear is not being able to protect what I want. Goku thought, it's incredible. I never thought that Akame's eye was similar to Medusa's eye. That's why it didn't affect me. The techniques that have been used on me don't have the same effect again. It doesn't matter that I left unharmed. Visual power. I still have more combat power than you. Akame and Shinku rushed to attack. Purple and crimson collisions were seen in the sky, caused by the clash of their fists and powers. The planet trembled as much from their fight as from Ijikina and you. She is too fast and strong. If it weren't for the powers of all of them, she would be eliminated in one hit. So you cannot win, partner.
Use me as a shield to strengthen your power with that rare technique. The problem is that I don't know how to use the Devil's Wrath. It is a technique that only my father has been able to use.
Use Reikiri in Kaioken.
The great resistance of your beast, you will be able to support the enormous load that it represents for your body.
In just a second, Yukina was seriously injured, after being pierced by a key beam that came from Yu's finger. A mouthful of blood fell to the floor. My body is very resilient, and he did this to me with a simple attack, and he seems to have put no effort into it. It is the Reikiri, or I must prepare to die. Sarah, come back.
King of Beast's shield. As you order, love.
Yukina stood up after being knocked down by the terrible smell and would begin to heal her wound at an overwhelming speed. Accelerated healing.
You are a devil like me, right, Mikosa?
After staring at her, Yu stared at an image of her in his mind for a few seconds, which made his head feel a terrible pain. Yu's scream stunned the planet.
You, with how strong Supri is, that girl hasn't managed to hurt him, she's causing him that pain.
Kill them, my faithful warrior. You do not know these invaders of worlds. You only live to get rid of them. You are being manipulated. I know what I have to do. I am going to kill them. An even greater power was released. Yu was using 100% of the power after absorbing his beast, added to the Kaioken increased 10 times, which was his limit at that time, since he could not increase it more, because his power after consuming the beast had reached a new level, and using a superior Kaioken like he did before, could lead him to explode into 1,000 pieces. Damn. That's a tremendous power. There's no way Yukina can stop it.
Here we go. Ooh.
Strong air waves and tornado releases formed from Kido Rado surrounded Yukina, who was trying to gain access to the power of Kaioken mixed with Reikiri for the first time. His body will explode to pieces. Don't worry, Master. My other friend is with her. Rest assured she won't let her die so easily. I am your opponent.
Goku yelled in pain, looking as his sister was behind him, an evil grin on his face. Akame's hand had impaled Goku in his vital organs. Even with Sorrow's shield, he was able to do this to me.
I finally managed to get rid of you.
My world has been spared from a great threat. Curse. Daruma is going to die. Hikaru rushed to attack. Cedrus was yelling, stop. You are no match for Akame. Akame was propelled a few meters back by a direct kick to her face. I knew you had the courage to betray me, but I didn't imagine you had the courage to hit me. You should be ashamed. That guy who is about to die just looks at you like a mother. You will never feel the same as you feel for him. You have risked your life uselessly.
I don't mind dying. At least I won't see how you end the life of the person dearest to you, Akame, and also to me.
I guess it doesn't matter anymore. If Daruma has fallen, nothing makes sense anymore. Supreme Release, Benihime, strike now.
Cyrus's snake approached came at great speed, but was stopped by Shinku's arm. What a surprise, you two Cyrus. My two angels have the guts to betray me and attack me head-on. That I did not expect.
You've even used ultimate release against me.
Did you think that would help?
Do you know the crushing power of Shinku?
You told me that he had sealed the power of your beast. I guess you solved your problem.
It was useless that Daruma freed me from Yu's seal. Little Akame's power is far above us. Goku bad enough, with difficulty speaking he said, they were only used by me.
I manipulated them with the power of my eyes. All the rancor you feel in your heart is because of me. Please don't do anything to them, powerful Queen Akame.
Esther, what are you doing?
Someone like you, apologizing to his enemy? What good is my pride, if everyone dies in front of me now? Akame mocking like crazy yelled, "That's miserable traitor, ask me for forgiveness one more time and I'll let them live." Akame scoffed, but tears welled up in her eyes. Apparently, deep down in your heart, you ache for killing your brother Akame. My dad's ki is fading.
This is not the time to think about whether my body will be blown to pieces. Just tripling it won't be enough.
Reikiri Kaioken increased 20 times.
Yu was thrown into the air. A powerful blow had shaken his face and dealt a lot of damage. Yukina landed punch after punch on Yu, who was caught up in the combo that the angry girl was giving him.
I'm sorry Yu, but my father shouldn't die because of you.
Yu fell to the ground and at the same time, a sphere filled with powerful ki exploded above him.
You're not going to kill my father, bitch.
Yukina lunged at Akame. Akame had Goku by the neck. Come on, give me a humiliating apology.
And these two will be forgiven.
Leave him, Akame, you're blind not to see that he can't talk anymore. He has lost a lot of blood.
He's going to die, damn it.
You have killed who you said was your greatest pride. What a pathetic queen of this world. You were used to the end by that subject. You brag a lot about your strength, but you are nothing more than a puppet.
Come on, kill us, so that your stupid mission is complete. That's what I'm going to do. I won't let a lesser being talk to me like that. Akame's palm was charged with energy. As she was about to throw it, she was stopped and hit consecutively by Yukina. Akame was confused. She wasn't able to see who was causing her so much damage, until that speedy girl was stopped by Yu, who mockingly yelled, "Ha ha 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 ha, you're the perfect opponent to test my powers."
Why are you attacking Kami?
If I was having fun with you, Yukina was paralyzed.
It had attacked him with all its power and had caused him no harm.
Seeing blood flowing from her nose and lips, she yelled angrily.
You, keep that stupid like that, I'll kill her. Don't even think about letting her go. Take care of your business, Akame.
I am fighting with her. You would have thought that when you let her attack me, her blows hurt a lot.
Akame filled her fist with energy, lunging at Yukina, being stopped dead by Yu, who seemed angry and said, "You're not going to touch her. You do as I order you. Are you attracted to that brat just like me? Don't even think about betraying me. Remember that I gave you the life that you now possess." Yu was screaming loudly, her head aching even more.
That damn brat. I'm turning his brain to jelly and he resists killing that woman. It became more difficult to manipulate him. He must have a strong bond with her. The wretch is so powerful that I won't be able to control him for much longer. I will have to use Kame to deliver the final blow to Daruma before this gets out of hand.
Akame, eliminate the traitor. Give him the coup de grace.
Akame charged energy into both arms. She disappears forever.
Shortly after being hit by that power, Yu released Yukina to face Akame's power, receiving injuries all over his body, which were healed very quickly.
What's going on here? Because I feel like I've been missing for a long time.
What is my dear dying brother doing?
Curse. I focused a lot on controlling the YUL brat to stop manipulating Kame. This has been a total failure. From the beginning, I should have been the one to kill him. These inferior beings aren't even good enough to kill a single warrior.
A flashing light appeared on the planet Oozaru, from which a being came down that gave off a totally different power. It didn't seem to be the key that everyone knew and was used to feeling.
The subject, looking around him, looked at how Yu still suffered from his control and thought, "He is still mine. I will eliminate the cause of your pain, so that you become a killing machine again." A sword of dark power was going to cut the Yukina's head, being stopped by a similar power curse. I just said that no one will touch her. A scream that shook the place ended and finally stopped feeling pain in her brain. She opened her eyes, which shined brightly. If you put a hand on Yukina, I'll kill you, but your fate is sealed.
Because of someone's fault, we've used my brother as a punching bag. I have damaged Yukina, and you have played with Yu and Agami. Nobody does that and it stays so calm. A lot of pressure from Kakaos on everyone. Akame, you still have time. Save him.
Don't let him die. I'll take care of this guy temporarily.
Count on you.
And knew I had found a treasure when I found your soul in that dark void.
But you turned out to be so exceptional that you ignored my orders.
It is my mistake to have brought you to the world of beasts that I am in charge of.
The least I can do is eliminate you and send you back to where I found you.
That's only if you're able to beat me.
Well friends, this part is up to here. Without further ado I say goodbye. Remember to be happy. Watch a lot of anime and exercise. See you in a new video.